This is just a quick video showing some of my favorite mods that I have downloaded all the time, whether they're enabled or not. A lot of these creatures, when you have the mod enabled, they're just with you and it's just too much. But I have them all enabled at the moment. They're just favorite creatures. It's INVOKER Gray. It's right in the title, INVOKER Gray. You can search, and he's got even people, creatures. Some have voices that sell things. I prefer the ones that don't. That's my choice. So we've got the ant here. Need Nuka World for that. Let's see, we've got the Gorga Bug right there. We've got the Swampler King. He's a favorite, although he does get in the way of doors and stuff. I don't know what the Blood Bug is. There's supposed to be a Blood Bug. That was enabled. A couple of these others are Andrew CX's Simple Followers. This dog right here, the Junkyard Dog. And EDE from, like Vegas. EDE Jr. That's the name of that one. And the cat takes the place of dog meat once you get dog meat. Mimaef is her name. Mimaef. If you want to do the quest, the main quest, you've got to switch back to dog meat, so you have to disable her. These are some of them right here. I don't know where the Blood Bug is. And there's some others too, which I'm going to show. There's Followers by CAPTAINOOB, which kind of reminds me of Charlie's Angels. He's got a place underground on Spectacle Island, and there's places for all of them, and it's a settlement if you want it to be, and it's a whole thing. I might show that off in another video, but it's CAPTAINOOB. The name is on the title. I'll show a few of his. Some of them have houses and homes at places where they're staying, which I'm going to show now. These are all favorites of mine, and I have them all. Some just aren't enabled.
On the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the...
I should probably put the peace ring on just to avoid this stuff, so I can... That, by the way, is LBG's peace ring. The jetpack ring. These I have always. These are some of his things you can summon, like a barber chair, a trailer, a duffel bag. There's all the different workshops. That's LBGSHI. Let me see. We got instant death knife. You can kill anybody right in front of anybody without the peace ring on, and nobody cares. That's an LBGSHI too. I've got moon jump rings, which make you jump whatever times, even up to 100. There's the door buster, which you can't do without. You can bust down a door that's chained and you don't want to go all the way around and spend an hour. In a Radiant quest, when you can just bust through the door and finish it up. And it's very powerful. You could use it as just even a weapon if you want to. Just sledgehammer. These are some of Djulisa's things too. She makes a few chrome. Plus there's a couple of separate mods too that are a Deathclaw gauntlet and a combat knife. If I'm not mistaken, no, actually I think the combat knife was made by someone else. I'll have to find out about that one. I don't have that one on, but I saw it. This is her laser sub, and I use it as my shroud rifle. I always have these on. This is her new deliverer. Chrome. Some of her things in the chest, which I'm probably going to be up there to show some of them, are OP, some aren't. This is her 44. John Marston's 44. 150, reasonable. It's the range that's crazy on them. Beautiful. And you can improve it if you want. And there's some receivers and things that are chrome as well. There's also a golden gun in the problem is I don't know the name of the person. There's the Golden Deliverer, and there's a Golden 44 with even receivers, and I've got to find out. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in another video, because I always talk about modders because I want to give them credit. This is her heated, Jalisa's heated boxing glove. That's her strong knuckles, because you know knuckles always suck. There they are right there. Trying to think if there's any. There's a crate with some Ahmed favorite weapons like the Zao that I've got on right now. My character has Kellogg, McCready's hat, Maxon's battle coat. I wasn't planning Preston's duster. I wasn't planning on showing them right now because I don't know. I was just going to cover a few modders because this is going to be a pretty quick video. But I will find out who they are. I'll write down the names, and I'll do that in the next. I'll do that later. There's you need DLC for some of these followers, like Rain the Raider and Iris, who's a child of Adam. You need Nuka World, and for Rain, and you need Far Harbor for Iris. And you can see her house. When you're coming down the hill, it's the house with the lights. And the thing about Captain Noob is he makes special weapons. I'm not going to get into details with the conversations. It would take forever because it's very, very long conversations. You can talk to her, and I don't have the follow. You need a follower ring. That's another thing too. You need the follower ring mod to take them with you. But I just want to show what he's done here. There's her. This is her little house. She's got some special weapons like the uranium harpoon gun, a nuke. Let me see right here. Adam's Retribution, which is a boxing glove, and then we've got radium. There's a couple rifles here, special. Even her little shotgun. Yeah. And you can use her house. You can tell she's a real child of Adam. Some of them are supposedly working undercover. It's a whole story. It's pretty cool. It's best to let people experience it for themselves. It's kind of like a Charlie's Angel thing going on with this place underneath the ground where they're staying, and you know, it's amusing. But that's one of them right there. That's Iris. And there's Phoebe, who is working undercover for the Institute. And there's Bridget, who's a gunner, but not really. Some of them really are legitimate. The follower rings are right here. You need a follower ring, and you put them in the inventory, and they'll follow you. The problem with it is that to get rid of them, you can take the ring off, and they're still going to follow you. So you have to take a mannequin, put the ring on the mannequin, and delete the mannequin, and then they won't follow you. But it's worth it if you want to be able to take certain people. You have to do a workaround with PS4. There's Phoebe, who's the Institute. She's got a place underground that's Institute looking and nice. Let's see, Rain is... I don't want to give away... They have stories and things. But she's handcuffed with a shock collar to a shack. And she's a raider. And she's got kind of a story too. And she's up. They're all around the area of Sanctuary pretty much. There's Ella, who's a railroad agent. And she's got just some place that just exists in Fallout 4 anyway. I will show some of them. Probably be easy if I just fast travel. Oh, Codsworth saw me, unfortunately. Right over here is... Oh, it hasn't been discovered. Alright. Codsworth spotted me. Alright, I might as well cover this right now. This is LBGSHI's trunk, and I'll show some of this here. Let me see, transfer. Workbench, bed, bench, fishing boat, loads of things here that you can summon. I'll show a few right here. You have to be facing the right way though, so try to face as forward as you can when you're placing the things. So I'm not going to be able to find. Where the heck were they? Up here. The coolest thing of all is the workshop. There's a workshop that's an actual workshop. And you can place... There you go. Anywhere you want in Fallout 4, a workshop. Bam. But that's what you do. You can place things and they stay there forever. Let me place something else, like the surgery chair would be cool. And you can just work on that face of yours. Right there. Although the ant seems to want to sit there. Yeah. The golden gun is up in here when you get it, but I've already got it. And here's Daisy. Tweaks. That's he does several mods. That's the Brahmin, and you can take her with you. And I'm not sure if she's got. No, she doesn't. Okay, she doesn't have the inventory. Okay. Some of them have the inventory. There's two different ones. Alright. Captain Noob has another follower. I don't have her enabled. And she would be in the trailer here. Let's go to... I'm just trying to think if there's any I can just fast travel to, but usually I have to find them. We'll get Phoebe. I'm not going to have them follow me. I'm not doing all the dialogue. It's best you discover that for yourself. There's Kylie. She's on Spectacle Island. You need DLC for her. And I forget what you call it. The place underground. I forget what he calls it. But it's a place underground anyway. Let me see. I don't know if you can you go over there that way? Because whenever you got a fence like that, it always says you can't go that way. She's up here. Alright, looks like a shithole, but it is not. And there she is right there. There's Phoebe. She's supposedly working for the Institute. I'm not going to get into a conversation, like I said. You've got to unlock the door. It's obvious I don't have save crackers on because...
Sweet.
Alright, here's the bunker. This place is nice. If you want to live like in the Institute, it's somewhere nice and clean. You can use these little homes that the followers come with. Some of them come with them. And how nice this is. Now this is a copy of where your son is, from what I remember. If I'm not mistaken. Because this is where that girl is practicing. See right here. Where she's target practice. This is one of Phoebe's guns here. He comes up with these special modded guns. Plasma pistol. Is this the room, I think, where... No. I think yes, this is Sean's room right here. The kid's room right here. Yeah. You get, the Corsa jacket. That's supposed to be Phoebe's. You get the whole shower and... Nice and clean. And look at this. Wash and dry with all the different outfits. Okay, there's the blood bug. Finally showed up. That's INVOKER Gray. Okay. When you get it, you can look around, and there's free stuff here, and weapons, and this is the cool thing about the place under the ground, like a bit, but I could say a bunker, but it doesn't do it justice. It's big, and they have an area for their power armor and all the special weapons that he's made and modded, Captain Noob, and all their quarters where each of them has an individual room that's designed towards their personality and who they are. They'll have their own power armor, like Phoebe has white right here, and it's cool because it's XO1, which is the best. I like the Quantum myself, and this is it. You know, so that's Phoebe's place. Rain just comes with a shack, and Iris has the little house that I just showed.
Huh?
There she is, right there. And I'm trying to think of, yeah. See, you can't go that way. There's the, let me see, Ella, who's part of the railroad. There's a little place that's already there, and she's there, and there's workbenches and stuff that are already there, without her there, without the mod. Somewhere around here. And then Rain is, you have to traipse up and find her up here. But you just put in Captain Noob, and he's got a lot of followers. He's got a whole thing going, story and whatever, and it's like a Charlie's Angels thing, so it's pretty cool. And then Invoker Gray has all his little creatures, and there's a couple people, or a few people. There's a wolf even, but some of his you need DLC. Djulisa, I've got to show some. I was right up there too. I was showing LBGs. Got him disorganized. Alright. There are some of his followers you have to actually go get. Some just automatically follow you. I'm probably not going to be able to. We'll just head down there. There's a special one over here that you have to go get. You have to make the gator claw. The fog crawler, I'm pretty sure, will follow you automatically. There's a Yaogwai, who supposedly you're supposed to get from a teddy bear, but you don't have to do that. He just shows up too. And the odd thing is that nobody bothers any of the followers, but if you've got the Yaogwai, everybody tries to kill the Yaogwai, which really pisses me off. They usually end up dead. There's something you get up by the house. The couple that you go see to go find the daughter at Far Harbor. I'm trying to think of what the heck that was. Over by Libertalia is where the wolf is. And there's two different ones. One has a voice and is a merchant, and one isn't. I don't like the ones with the voices. Honestly, don't know. Where is that tower? Look at this. This is so funny. All the different creatures you can take with you. It's pretty cool. I want a cat, but one that's not the Mameif one. I actually want one that, it's the best you can do, I guess. You need DLC. For some reason, when I don't have the DLC, it doesn't work. I think it's up by here, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've gotten it. It's been a while since I've had it enabled. I tend to not take the bigger ones with me all the time. I take like it alone because they block everything. Let me see. Right here. This, you pick this up. This is what he calls a whistle.
Excellent.
And there it is. The same thing happens when you get something up by Far Harbor. I can't remember what the heck it was. But there's the scorpion. And you can have a scorpion. And there's several people too. MJ. They. Oh, right. Alright, I'm going to go up by the vault. I can show off some of Julisa's things. Some are really OP, but I showed what's my favorite is the chrome, those chrome weapons. I always have them. I always take them with me. It's over here. Ammo. Okay, some ammo. They've got the strongest shish kebab right there that totally does like 300 damage. There's an alien blaster. Does pretty good 125. That's, you know. And bam in your face. Any of the unarmed things just never do enough damage, so she's made some things that are more powerful. Just a bat, a broadsider, a cold boxing glove. There's a heated boxing glove that I have on me. There's a dart gun. It's a 10 millimeter. I don't pay a lot of attention to these because I really just, I don't use a lot of these type of weapons. Fire sub, it's got fire on it. There's a, that does crazy damage, like 1,000 or something. That freeze pipe wrench. Another boxing glove. You can check them out when you get it. There's lots of damage on this 10 millimeter. Every type of damage you can think of, it's listed over there. Radiation and fire and whatever. Same thing with the bolt action. If anyone actually wants a special pipe gun. A submachine gun. Multi-sword with multiple things on it. Alright, this is one of her primes that does crazy OP. Like 2,500 damage. I personally hate OP weapons. I never use them. But, you know, some people like them, I guess. Railway rifle. Here's a Institute gun. Rifle. With a beam splitter. Yeah. Here's another dot. It's a rifle. Let me see. This Grandpa's shotty. Now, she's got one of these in chrome. Something similar to that in chrome. But they're separate. They're a separate mod. Just look up Djulisa with a D. It's on the title. This is electrical, it says. Electrical damage on that. There's several deliverers and dart guns. There's another deliverer. The best one is the chrome, in my opinion. There's a sword blast. She's also got a box that has outfits and other things like that you can get. So that's her stuff. These are just things that are my favorites that I have all the time. The other chest is down by Drumlin's Diner, and it's got the outfits, several outfits, Kellogg, the Submariner, which is my favorite. Maxon's coat is about 10, at least, outfits that are armored already with the hats. You've got McCready's hat, which is a favorite of mine. Over there, if you don't want to use the workbench, which I tend to try not to use the workbench because of the PS4 save thing with the problem with the saving and using the workbenches. It's a pain in the butt. Trying to think of, let me see, it would be north, right? But she's attached to a shack. Oh, there's Bridget. She's easy to find. She's always a favorite. She's that copy that gunner. She's got a trunk full of weapons that are modded. She's even got a little mini quest we have to kill. Extremely OP, crazy. Can kill you extremely easily. When I'm wearing all my armored stuff from the chest, that's like 300. It's not OP, but it's really protected, and you end up dead. I'm not seeing her. There's a story with her and Nisha and the whole thing. There, right here. I knew the rocks. It was by the rocks. The cliffy rocks here. Okay, there she is. This little shack. There she is out here. Yeah, I'll talk to her in a minute. This is her place, right here. Oh, I just remembered she has... I don't happen to have a Disciple Blade on me, which is my favorite. There's the bill of sale and the plan. This will just give away some of the story. But just don't pay attention to what I'm saying if you don't want it ruined. We'd like to confirm the purchase of the slave you're offering. You get the standard rate, 1,000 caps, no bargaining. I'll send some disciples to pick her up next week. We'll be in touch, Nisha. And then this other one here. I can't believe she did that. All of our chems destroyed. How are we meant to kick back now? It's been 40 hours since my hit of jet, and I haven't been able to sleep. We need to get rid of her, and I have a plan to do that, and get some of our chems back. I hear Nuka World is buying slaves for 1,000 plus caps. With the money we get from selling her, we can use it to buy chems. It'll be a win-win. V, whoever V is.
No way to pick this.
You have to get the key off of her. Oh, wait a minute, the key's right here. These are some of her weapons. Here we go. There we go. That is my favorite weapon in the game, the cutlass. Although he put a different... It looks like he put a different handle. There's no bleeding damage. You can put wounding on for a legendary. I'll make that really nice. It's already nice anyways. They're beautiful, even just the basic one. Before you even make it a cutlass. There's 4 different forms. But that is mine. There's the sniper rifle. And a repeater. I guess it's an automatic, right? Look at the fire rate's 127, so yeah. Those are her weapons. She's got some chems. And very immersive. Oh, now I'm not going to be able to get out of here. The scorpion. Alright, there she is there. We'll do this particular story here. I don't know if this is going to work. Sometimes it doesn't work with the Brahmin enabled. They'll say moo. They say moo. You know, like you see moo. Yeah, take it.
Hey there.
You, are you friendly? Alright, we'll do the whole story just for her, so I won't ruin it with the other characters. Who are you? Who are you? My name is Rain, and I used to be part of a raider gang. It takes a while in case you're a Dumbo that can't read. They kicked me out after a bad raid which destroyed our chem stash. They blame me for it. Of course, if your first language isn't English, I suppose it's good for that. I apologize for that. That sounded ignorant, but... And as punishment, they're selling me to slavery in Nuka World. Let's see. I'm friendly. In that case, it's nice to see a friendly face around here. I should be saying, can I trust her? Look, I'll be honest with you. I think my raider days are long behind me now. I've lived that life and it wasn't pleasant, so I have a proposition for you. See, her and Bridget are my favorites. They're the 2 that I like to take. Oh, I've had all of them with me. If you can help me get out of here, I'll be in your debt. So, if you need an extra gun on your side, I'll be right there with you. So you could bring them to the place on Spectacle Island, and they each have their own room and everything. It's great. You did a nice job. It's worth it just to check it out. What do you say? You won't double-cross me? How do I know you're not just going to attack me? You have my word on that. I'm sure her word is golden since she's a raider. I know that doesn't say much coming for a raider. It should be from a raider, but believe me, I mean it. Sure. I don't know if I have any follower rings. She won't be able to come with me. Thank you, thank you. Alright.
Excuse me.
Shall we head out? And then I can trade.
I just want to trade a few things.
Here's what I have. I'll take the shock collar off. She's got the sniper rifle on her right there. It's a beauty. That's a beauty. I don't use sniper rifles. I like pistols, and I like my Disciple Blade. But if someone likes that, I used to when I was first playing this game. I loved a sniper rifle. Alright, I don't know if I have any. I don't remember taking any. So, yeah, I don't have any on me, so I really can't take her. But she'll come with you. You put the follower ring in her inventory and equip it, and she will follow you. Even if you take it away from her, she'll follow you. But there she is. And then there's several of them. I had mentioned there's the railroad. The girl that's a railroad agent. There's also Tammy, who has a vertibird that literally flies around all the time above you and will kill anything. If you don't mind that, I like it sometimes. There's Wenta, who is just this mod is Lone Survivor, and she's up by the vault. You can get her. And she has a weapon or weapons too. She's not as... There's no real good background with her. She's wearing a vault suit. But someone must have asked. I'm assuming someone asked for her. There's Kylie. She's on Spectacle Island. You get Tammy on Spectacle Island. But as soon as you enable her mod, the vertebrate will fly around up there. And it does protect you. He says in his description that you need the tape and all the... No, you don't. It just automatically will attack. I might be forgetting someone. There are several. There are several people. Oh, right. There's Matilda. Matilda, who is supposed to be a Minuteman, and she's supposed to be at Sanctuary. Half the time I can't find her at Sanctuary, so I don't know how well she works. She does look just like that target that you're supposed to kill for Bridget. Bridget is a favorite. She is at Walden Pond, right here. And I'd have to traipse down there, but she's in one of those little houses on the pond, and she's got a crate filled with weapons, and she looks like the gunner Bridget that you kill in the game, up on the highway there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she's up on the highway there. And so she looks like her, and you can take her with you, and you go kill this really OP assassin that is over by over here, when that stream that goes out to the water, there's water, and she's on it. She will kill you. She will slaughter you. So be prepared for her. I really don't want to traipse down there. Let me see. Drumlin Diner. That's not too far, right? Just in case someone wants to see it, it's only a half hour. I'm hungry. You can't be hungry yet. I made you some turkey. Shinji's always hungry. Here's some of the outfits here in that chest. I don't know the name of the person, but that and the golden gun, I will give their names. It's an MCOR trunk, and it's got all of the outfits, special outfits, like say Captain Cal's outfit, and the Corsa. I think I took his hat. I may have taken his hat. Then just the target. You never even see this. This bright green and yellow varsity jacket. And they all have 300. And then the DC guard. I'm not even going to cover that. I don't give a rat's patootie about that. Then we got the Grognak outfit. And Hancock's hat. And his outfit. Got Lorenzo's crown. Just some special outfits that are armored, you know. McCready's duster. The hat isn't in here because I love the hat. Then we got Minuteman General hat and the Minuteman outfit, which I don't take any of this stuff that has to do with quests, if I can help it. Although I love the Submariner outfit. I'm wearing it, and so tough. I got that one. Piper's goggles and Piper's outfit. And Preston's hat. And I have Preston's duster on me because I like it. Tinker outfit that Tinker Tom wears. He's a favorite. I really like him. Alright, and Valentine's fedora and his trench coat. And they're all armored and very protective if that's what you want to wear. Oh, I can show what I've got on me. Alright, we got Zhao's outfit, which I'm wearing. I can show that. We got Kellogg's outfit. Everybody knows Kellogg's outfit. And there's Kel's hat right there. It's the black captain hat right there. I like that. And McCready's hat, which is a big favorite of mine. I love that. And Maxon's coat, of course. There it is. This is from the Creation Club, the Morgan outfit. I'm pretty sure it's from Prey. Worth it in the Creation Club. There's Preston's duster. Like Preston's duster. Oh, and look, there's Rain's shock collar that I just took off of her. And there's, I love that. I gotta favorite that. Let's favorite that. That's a beauty. Okay. I'm gonna put wounding on that. See, there's one of Djulisa's boxing gloves right there with a fire on it. Not too OP, but just, you know, better than normal. You know, it's a vast improvement of what you're gonna get. It's nice to punch someone in the face once in a while. I love this. Look at the range on that. That is crazy. This is a Shroud gun. Sorry, but Shroud's gun should be a good fucking gun. Oops, excuse me. I gotta gut him off. Alright. And this, if you just get the Freddy blades on there, that'll be beautiful. Look at that. 175 on that. That's sucker. This is gorgeous. Look at the finish on that. Okay. I think that's it for that. Oh, there's something I have on all the time, and that's Radio Good Neighbor. All Magnolia songs are on there. I'm trying to think if there's... Oh, I have... What if I can find those? I'm trying to think of where that would be. It's by a water tower. There's a cute little place that's a basement little place that's a home. It wasn't something I was going to show because you know, none of these I discovered. They just pulled out an old a file that's only like an hour old, so I wouldn't have any trouble. Because I put some extra mods, and I have to be careful what I have on for saving or whatever. Although I don't care if this is saved. This is just to show off some things. I don't know. There's oh, that's Bunker Hill. There's a cute little place, but I'm trying to think of anything else I have on. I always talk about LBGSHI's crap, so let's see. We've got the peace ring that's his. We have, I'll go into first person so you can see. Do I have that on? No, I just got the jump. Okay. This is just a 10 times. I like the 3 myself. But if you don't want to bother with the jetpack ring, you can use there's 3, 5, 10, up to 100. let me see. I have these. I have several of his mods. I talk about them all the time. And I have them for Skyrim as well. See, here we go. And when I thought it would be like the power armor. And I realized, no, the power armor, I was going to say blows compared to this. This is beautiful. And of course no fall damage either. And his mods, most of them are up at Red Rocket in little lunch pails. There's a couple, the knife that you can just kill someone and no one cares. The instant kill knife, is in the floor. It's in a floor safe in Red Rocket, and then Doorbuster is right before the bridge in Sanctuary. And there's another one that just gets rid of like bodies or NPCs or whoever, and they're just gone right out of the game. Oh, and I wonder who killed Wolfgang and Simone. A scorpion. I like the fog crawler, but it makes the earth shake. Oh, he does pet worms, but he advises against even using it. It was a request, so he made it. But the dust is all stirred up. So there's Yaoguai, there's a gator claw. Just look at all these. I love having all of these things with me. I like creatures and weird shit anyways. I always had like, even when I was young, rats and stuff as pets, and I just love all this stuff. I like spiders, and look at him. I just think they're so cute. Look at this stuff. I love this shit. I'm a kook. No, I'm not. I don't think I am. I'm sure people think I am. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm not here to please anybody. I give a rat's fucking ass. Oh, and I know another mod. And I don't have the name either, but since I'm showing just things I always have in the game. Wait a minute, Sage? Was it Sage? No, that was Paint. There's a guy, Sage's, that has that, it's called Sage's Power Armor Paints, that has Nuka World colors for Quantum and everything, but I don't know about. Let's go see. Now, this hadn't been started yet, so it should be up here. You can pick whatever power armor you want to be up on the roof. Whether it's just, if you want it really immersive, it can just be a worn-looking power armor, and it's XO1, which I don't use power armor, but I friggin' love XO1. And there it is. Alright, see, that's the one I originally had that looks worn, and it is XO1, but you can do Quantum, you can do any type. There's a bunch of them the guy does. But this is a good one if you want it to be immersive. It's kind of, even though it's XO1, it is, looks like it's been through hell. Beautiful, beautiful fucking power armor. I friggin' love it. Alright, so that's another one. That's a third one. I've got to find out the name for that mod. And of course the peace ring. Of all things, the peace ring. LBG's peace ring. You can use Mara's peace ring in Skyrim as well, and you know, be amongst the bandits, and you can even pretend you're a bandit. Or you can use LBGSHI's. This isn't even this game, and I'm going on. I just love his stuff. You can do a quick start, where it's you can start as a bandit, and you're in amongst bandits, and you run around the world, and bandits don't attack you. Or you can be a witch, and then the witches don't attack you, and the hag-ravens don't attack you, and the skeevers. There's several. Just put his LBGS or her LBGSHI, and it's Skyrim as well as Fallout 4, and you get a ton of stuff. You get the fear ring where you know, you get this reputation and nobody fears you. People fear you, and the stealth ring, and there's just put this modder's name in. He's my favorite. I know we talk about it him too much, but I don't care. I love his stuff. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Hi.
Moo. Whenever I have that Brahmin on, and it's enabled, that Brahmin that's up by the vault that you can use, and that can be immersive and walk around and carry your stuff. But that's what you have to deal with. Moo. But you just don't have the Brahmin enable all the time if you don't want to. Or if you don't care about the peace ring, you know. It's not a big deal. It's not an issue. Alright, is that it then? These. I'm trying to think if I had anything else. I'm not going to traipse across the country just to show a couple of his followers. All I have to do is put Captain Noob in and search it and find his followers. Or INVOKER Gray, LBGSHI, Andrew CX. He's got a lot of other mods that are extremely popular, and I'm sure everybody knows his name. But his simple followers are cool too. I mean, if you have cat meat like me, and you want dog meat too, you get his simple follower that's a copy of dog meat. I tend to have the dogs with me and the cat. But ever since I found the EDE, I didn't know that he had even made that. You could have EDE, you know? So, you know how hard it is getting through doorways with all your pets. This is so hilarious. Look at this. This is just too funny. Alright. And him. Just adorable. Look at him. Yeah. And I do think he's adorable. I'm not just saying it. He is adorable. Let me see what time it is because, oh my god, it's 1:30. Alright, it's not time. Very soon, though. Pretty soon. I should probably cook up some more of the turkey I got from. Maybe make some more. Probably enough coffee. I do have leftover in the mocha pot.
Think you get high?
This is another thing, too. I mean, with the jetpack or even the jump, you know, to get up on things. Just very convenient. If you want to go kill a raider, you just get up there and slaughter him. That's all. Some big mouth yelling at you. Get into places you're not supposed to get into, like if there's ferals shut in a house, you can get up in there. That kind of thing. Plus the jump ring gets you pretty far too. Do I have anything in there? The combat knife. I showed all of that stuff anyways, yep. Too funny. I'd like to show off the... It's too bad that isn't... Let me see. Let me see if there's anything close, if I can find that. We've got Wildwood Cemetery. Recon Bunker. I'm trying to think here. There's nothing. The only thing that's long necks is for some reason it always comes up. I don't know why. As being discovered. There's a new modder that I noticed today, or yesterday. He's got several mods that he's making certain places into settlements, and one was even ripped off by some guy too that he was talking about. I have to check out some of that. Oh, and he also made it so you don't have to do the quest before you get a settlement. It just opens all the settlements up. And and since it requires Nuka World as well, I'm thinking even without the power on, you'd be able to use the red rocket. That's what I'm hoping. That'd be great. I used the doorbuster to bust in there, but you couldn't get the power on no matter what. I tried. Just like the Star Cores, there's a couple of mods. I mean, when you've played thousands of hours in the game and you want to just get past certain things, like the most annoying thing in Nuka World is that galactic place. You gotta find all the friggin' Star Cores. So you get the Star Cores from Eleonora's mod or some other cheat room mod, and guess what? They don't work. So you have to do it. But I did do a few. Just handed them over to the disciples the other day. So I don't know. It's a shame that I'm just trying to remember just for myself. What if the Fallout is the Fallout Shock Apartment on here? I wouldn't mind showing that. I don't think it is though. This yeah. I might not have the Shock Apartment on this particular file. That's a nice one. It's a copy of Bioshock. It's very similar with the seat and everything. Get down in there. I do have that. Some things I just don't have enabled because I got to worry about saving, and I try to keep the minimal on. I just took a newer file that I only spent like an hour and just enabled a lot of my mods so I could show off some of these because I love these. Oh, and like I said, cat meat. I love cat meat. Gotta have a cat. And you gotta have, I've never had a dog. I've always had cats, but and rats and stuff like that. I've never had a dog. Couldn't have had a dog anyway. They wouldn't have allowed it. I've never had a dog. So I have dogs in the game. And, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, people. What is a mile? Is that a Mirelurk? The Raiders.
Hi.
Moo. I gotta get a picture. Just in time. Okay. I got the peace ring on, so convenient. Miniaturized. I think someone's got a... I think Invoker Gray actually has a Mylar Queen that's smaller, but everything shakes, when you take a creature like that, whether you shrink it down or not, everything shakes. The camera shakes, There was a particular mod that I loved with 2 teeny little miniature death claws that would come with you, and everything shook. So I had to disable it because you can only have that on for a while before it starts really annoying you. Some things work, some things just don't. Okay. I gotta find out the names of those for those 3 mods, and I'll do that possibly later. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, so.
This ain't over.
Yelling at the scorpion.
Man, fuck this, I'm out! Think you're still out there?
No, I'm about to...
Let's see, I should see if I can save, huh? I can load this same one back up. Yeah, it worked alright. I'll just do it. I'll just exit. Okay. I'll be back later. I gotta cook up some turkey for my cats, and I'll be back.